get your April time in? Huh? I am too. Don let you go about a day, and that was it. How else is there? How else is there? Oh, hey, see, I don't. I don't have that app in my phone. All I have is the info view on the computer, and that's the only thing I do in it. They don't let me. I don't have access to squat, which is how I like it. I might be hot. I'll be darned I am. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salem High School, home of the Salem Wildcats, where today the Wildcats are taking on the South Central Cougars in a non-conference matchup. Salem ended that 7-game losing streak that they had going on yesterday with a nice win over East Alton Wood River. And they come into today's action with a record of 10-15 on the season. South Central had a tough loss last night to Windsor Stew-Stras as they fell 7-6. A nice game for Callaway Smith, but he I think went 4 for 4. But the Cougars just finished a little short. They come in tonight with a record of 13-10. For Salem, it will be Rhett Dietering on the mound. The junior will throw to his brother behind the plate, Ryan Dietering. So that's always fun. For the Cougars, the lineup will begin with Callaway Smith at shortstop. He will lead off. He'll be followed by Trevin Sidwell, third baseman, then Colton Smith, and Maddox Robb in the cleanup spot at catcher. Number 5 hole, it's Brody Markley. Cohen West hitting at sixth. He's pitching today. Zane Montez, then Seth Jones, and finally Max Magnus. So for the Cougars, Smith, Sidwell, Smith, Robb, Markley West, Montez, Jones, and Magnus. In the field for the Wildcats, already mentioned the Dieterings of the battery of the Dieterings. Over at third base, it is number 12, Aiden Bass. He's joined at shortstop by Jalen Enlow. Second base today, it is Gavin Zimmerman getting a look on the infield, and Noah Nix at first. Around the outfield, Aiden Rose gets the start in left field. Cameron Wilkins in center. And Keaton Gullion over in right. As the first pitch out of the strike zone from Dietering. His next one a bit closer. Curveball call, strike one. Callaway Smith, like I said, with a big game yesterday. Radio station said 4 for 4. So he is coming in on a high. He watches 2 curveballs come in a row. He has not yet taken the bat from his shoulder. Kurt Jones, the head coach of the South Central Cougars. He is standing over there at third base in the coaching box. Brian Lipe, the head coach for the Wildcats. We're here. This is game 2 of 3 this week in Salem. We'll be here again tomorrow as the Mississippi Conference leaders, Roxana Shells, are in town. They are a talented squad. We're looking forward to seeing them. Next pitch out of the zone. It is a full count as Smith yet to swing. Dietering, a right-hander. He's a junior. Normal second baseman. That's why out there at second today is Zimmerman. They are hosting a junior high track regional over there across the way, so there are plenty of folks hanging around all over the place here at Salem today. Plus with the South Central Cougars School being, what, within 20 miles. Boy, that would hit one pretty good. And that was about 50 feet from my car. With the South Central High School being about located in Farina, what would that be? About 18 miles away. Next one knocked to the center of the diamond, scooped up by Zimmerman, throws across in time to put out Callaway Smith 4-3. Trevin Sidwell will head to the plate. Sidwell, the lone sophomore for the Cougars in the starting lineup. Right-handed swinger watches ball one zip past outside. The right-hander fires and strike one on a curveball. Dietering coming in with a 4.2 ERA. He's thrown 30 innings, given up 18 earned runs. He has struck out 43 hitters in 30 innings. That's a pretty good number. He's looking at 2-1 now on Sidwell. Foul ball pop this way. South Central again in with a record of 13-10-1. Salem with a record of 10-15. They were 9-8 before the slide started back in early April. Some tough losses as there's a tough pitch from Rhett Dietering. Strikes out Trevin Sidwell. So here comes Colton Smith. He watches first pitch come in. The curveball working today for Rhett Dietering. These two teams know each other quite well. Probably play on some of the same traveling squads together over the summertime. There's strike two. We'll be here again tomorrow for the Roxana game. Then on Friday, half the crew will be here as the Salem Prom is Friday night. We'll be shooting that. I'll be up in Dietrich as Altamont takes on the Moving Maroons. Up high, that's ball 2-2. Did you find it? No kidding. Lost ball. That's you got to take a stroke for that, don't you, Bill? Steer, right three, and no harm, nothing doing for South Central here in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Salem coming up.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
We like technology at Marion County Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Marion County Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Salem High School, home of the Wildcats, as Cohen West takes the mound for the Cougars. He firing to Maddox Robb behind the plate. I'll give you the Salem lineup as we move forward. Gavin Zimmerman at the plate. He leading off. He'll be followed by Cameron Wilkins. Jalen Enlow hitting third, then Keaton Gillian. After Keaton, it's going to be Colton Shelton, the DH today, as that's a liner directly to Trevin Sidwell. Nice alert play for the sophomore. Like I said, Shelton hitting fifth. Noah Nix in the sixth spot. Ryan Dietering in the 7-hole. Aiden Rose hitting eighth. And Aiden Bass in the 9th spot. Zimmerman, Wilkins, Enlow, Gullion, Shelton, Nix, Dietering, Rose, and Bass. That one a foul down the left-hand side for Cameron Wilkins. Defensively for Kurt Jones and the Cougars, like I mentioned, Cohen West pitching the big right-hander senior for South Central, throwing to Maddox Robb, a junior, behind the plate. A bit high to Wilkins. Over at third, Trevin Sidwell's a sophomore, lone sophomore starter. Callaway Smith at short, Zane Montez at second, Colton Smith over at first. Nearly got Wilkins to bite on what would have been strike three. Around the outfield, Brody Markley, Seth Jones, and Max Magnus. That one fouled out of play. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 juniors, 2 seniors, and a sophomore for the Cougars as Wilkins strikes out. So there comes Jalen Enlow, junior shortstop, hitting third for Salem. Like I mentioned, Salem with a nice win last night, scored in every inning against East Alton Wood River. Defeated them by the mercy rule, 10-0. And Steve Reich 3 looking. So 2 strikeouts also for Cohen West. Will head to the top of the second, no score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Welcome back here to Salem for inning number 2. It will be Maddox Robb, then Brody Markley, Cohen West. Anybody gets on. Zane Montez for the Cougars. As Rhett Dietering into his second inning of work. Played catch with his brother behind the plate. That's pretty cool. The twins. A little high on that one to Robb. Robb's a catcher, and he's a dandy. He's a junior for South Central, but he is an outstanding catcher. Does a good job. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Both pitchers today have started out pretty doggone well. We're in the top of the second inning. No one has yet reached base. Foul balls being sprayed all over the place. Next week, the end of the regular season in baseball. Swing and a nipper for Robb. He stays alive. The Class 1A and Class 2A regional seeds have been released by the IHSA. And by the time you hear this, the pairings may have been announced. Steve, right 3 looking. He was backing out. That curveball working nice for Dietering today. Always see when the curveball's working nice when the hitters are backing out as it comes back across the plate. Brody Markley in. Left field today for Brody. As I think Rhett Dietering watched a little bit of Cohen West there in that first inning, and he was picking up the pace, but now he steps off and settles things down a little bit. Probably thought he was getting a little too fast. He had picked up the pace, that's for sure. But he'll settle back down and throw ball 3. During that 7-game losing streak, which was snapped yesterday, Coach Leip and I had spoken about it. There were some hard luck losses in that one, especially here at home. Breeze Central to be 1. Freeburg, a terrifically hard luck loss. And I kind of buried the lead. Noah Nix throws a no-hitter yesterday, a 5-inning no-hitter, in snapping that streak. Strike 2. Markley waiting for Dietering to throw a strike, and he's thrown a couple after starting out 3-0. It's full count. Swing and a foul. If you were paying attention, you probably already know Cardinals were up in Detroit this afternoon and fell to the Tigers 4-1. They got on the board late in that game. I'm glad they at least scored. Cardinals having trouble hitting the ball. Full count again. Strike three. Curveball came right back in, and he threw the bat. Thought it was ball four. That's 4 strikeouts for Dietering. Now with 2 outs. His counterpart, pitcher Cohen West, steps into the batter's box. I hadn't noticed before, unless Ryan Dietering has a new glove. That's a uniform matching. That's a green glove. Catcher's glove. That's pretty fancy. Nice taupe target for Rhett to throw at. Green on the backside. Two balls and 1 strike to West. West has Dietering went to the back of the mound and was cleaning his shoes on nothing. West just kind of waiting at the plate. Said, "Man, you need to throw faster than that." Throws the strike by him. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss! Dietering strikes out the side. That is 5 on the evening so far. We'll move to the bottom of the second. No score.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experience that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome back, Salem High School. Inning number 2, bottom of. Keaton Gullion, Colton Shelton, Noah Nix. Anybody gets on, Ryan Dietering taking on Cohen West. As he knocks the second pitch deep foul. Will he make a play? It had a chance at a play. Heading over to get it, Brody Markley could not get over there in time as it bangs off the fence. It was playable. Evens up the count at 1-1 on Gullion. Gullion hitting .300 on the season. 11 for, that can't be right. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. How about 6 for 20 for Keaton? That ball again fouled down the left side. This one not quite as close to staying in. Kerry Linder on the camera down there on the left side. How you doing, Kerry? Doing a great job. Bill Reed behind me on the camera here on the right side. Abby Springmeyer back in the studios. That ball knocked up the middle. First base hit of the game goes to Salem's Keaton Gullion. It is a leadoff single. And brings up Colton Shelton. Colton had a nice night last night. He was 3 for 3. Three for 3 with 2 runs scored. He comes in here hitting on the season .255 as he's 13 for 51. Throw over, woo-wee, not quite in time. Boy, that was close. See if Gullion stays out there as far as he was last time. I kind of doubt it after that. West throws home. That ball fouled over the fence. And evens the count at 1 apiece. Shelton, he's a junior. There goes the runner. Throw down from Rob, a bit high, but boy, that was a better throw. Gets him as the throw beat him, but having to go up high to keep it from going to the outfield. Callaway Smith did a nice job gathering it. Two and two, the count now on Shelton. Colin West having a look at his fielders, saying, is somebody going to cover that guy? Or if I throw back there they throws back. Oh, the ball gets away. Gullion gets up. He'll end up at third without a throw. Got away from Zane Montez, and now with nobody out, Salem 90 feet away from scoring first here. 2 and 2 the count on Shelton. Bouncer up the middle for a base hit. And that will score the first run of the game. Shelton keep leaving up, starting where he left off. And Salem jumps out on top, leading 1-0. Here in the bottom of the second. West, the right-hander, fires home. It's in the dirt. Nix spins Shelton over to second base. As that was a wild pitch. West had such a cruise in that first inning. He's having some difficulty here in the second. Nobody out, a man in scoring position. Noah Nix hitting just over 200. 14 for 67. Next throw home is a curveball strike. Nix has walked 10 times. Swings a little bit late on that one and strikes out. So a break for Colin West. He's going to see if he can't get out of this inning. Giving up just the 1 run with the 2 base hits to start it. Shelton staying pretty close to second base as West looks him back. Ryan Dietering swings through strike 1. Aiden Rose on deck. Curveball comes in, does not make it back into the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I was mentioning the pairings coming out soon. South Central hosting a sectional this year. That'll be the week of the 20th, I guess. Let's see, Friday the 3rd, Friday the 10th, Monday the 20th. Yeah, the week of the 20th. Regional week is the week of the 13th. Oh, barely staying alive, Dietering. Seeds came out, like I said, in Class 1A, Class 2A. They'll come out next week for Class 3A, which is where Salem will be. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. Shelton took his time getting over to third as he wanted to make sure it was going to get down, and that's the third hit this inning for the Wildcats with just one out. So Aiden Rose may be called upon to do a little bit of sacrificing here. We'll see. As Nathan Paulson replaces Dietering on the base pass. Bass on deck. That one out of the zone. Very comfortable day here in Salem. As that ball, the throw over to the third, gets away. And the run will score. A long way to run. Heading over to third. Safe at third. Paulson able to go all the way from first to third. As Shelton gets in. The throw down to try to get Shelton got away and went and rolled far enough. For Paulson to get to third. And Rose remains at the plate. He decides he's going to swing away now. Error on the throw or on the catch? Yeah. And a strikeout. Boy, right when Cohen West needed it, he gets his second strikeout of the inning. 2 runs are in on 3 hits. And Aiden Bass will step up. Another base hit will bring in a run. But he thought he had one. Nice cut. Two runs are in for the Wildcats. That one popped up. It's in foul territory. Is it going to be playable? Coming in. The play is made by Colton Smith. But the Wildcats bust out on top. They score 2 on 3 hits. We'll move to the top of the third inning. Score is 2-0 Salem.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
At Marion County Savings Bank, we make loans to all different types of businesses. We try and find out their needs and what direction they're wanting to go with their business. All our decision making is in-house. We can help your business with ACH payroll. We can help them with credit card processing, business credit cards, business lines credit, equipment, inventory loans. We know our business owners are working hard around the clock, so we've got the technology where they can have access to their accounts 24 hours a day. We look for ways to do the loan. We look for any way we can to be able to help the person.
Come to Pagel's Silver Dollar Lanes, Monday through Sunday, to bowl, play pool, throw darts, Have a drink at our full bar. Try your luck on the machines. Have a bite to eat, or take the kids to the arcade. If it's fun, it's at Pagel's Silver Dollar Lanes on Banker Street in Effingham. See you there.
Probably during, because I've got baseball games every night.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. When's the walk?
May
17th?
18th.
May 18th?
18th. It's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday morning.
Yeah, yell at me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
And welcome back here to Salem as Zane Montez at the plate facing Rhett Dietering for the first time. They're here in inning number 3. That one down the right side. It gets foul. Zane Montez, then Seth Jones, Max Magnus. Anybody gets on, it'll be Callaway Smith hitting for the Cougars. They trail 2-0. Dietering yet to give up a base runner. Way up high. As I mentioned, there is a junior high boys and girls regional track meet over across the way, so there are folks all over the place. Good to see that the rain earlier this week didn't detract from the meet. They have finished, looks like they finished most of the field events. As Dietering concentrates on Zane Montez. Up high. And as I said, no base runners as yet. There is base runner numero uno with nobody out. Dietering peeks at first base. Long hold. He fouls it off to the right side. Montez taking a pretty solid lead, getting his feet right. He's going to take off here in a second. Dietering fires over. That would probably be the B move. Seth Jones at the plate. Lets that one go for a strike. Montez is going to advance the play. Max Magnus with a man on second. Sorry about, we're having a little technical difficulties. We're trying to work things out. Hopefully we'll have them solved here in just a moment. Runner faked going. The bunt is fouled off. Max Magnus at the plate. Dietering giving a good look back there at second with one out. He fakes the throw. I was going to say, Zane Montez has the speed. He can burn anybody. Salem just took a 2-0 lead, and South Central trying to climb right back in. Into the dirt. Ryan Dietering gathering it, making sure that the runner will hold. Rhett Dietering on the mound is a deliberate worker. Curve ball for strike two. One and two the count. The Wildcats fielders fall back into mid-depth. Throw back to second into center field. So on two errant throws or catches, all the way to third base goes Zane Montez. He reached on a walk, advances on an error, advances on an error. And Max Magnus at 1 and 2. Might just try to take some pitches, see if the ball gets away again. Salem kind of not playing very safe with the baseball, and a foul on strike three. That is out. Foul on third pitch on 2 strikes. Magnus strikes out. So Callaway Smith will head it back to the plate. He had ground out in the first. He had 4 hits yesterday. He's going to need a hit now to bring Montez in. Try to cut that lead in 2. Salem leads at 2-0. Dietering giving a good look at third. Now he fires home. Foul ball, strike one. That got out. Off his head. Montez carefully eyeing the pitcher, Dietering. Curveball in for strike 2. That was pretty. One and two the count. And that ball gets away. Runner coming home. No throw. Talk about manufacturing, or if you're very friendly, you say manufacturing a run, but that is a gift. South Central scores on a walk, 2 errors, and a passed ball. As the Cats are just having trouble grabbing the baseball today. 2-1 the score in favor of Salem. Out of the zone, ball 4. And Callaway Smith will head to first base. That's the second walk this inning given up by Rhett Dietering. Smith over on first base. He is always a threat to steal. South Central in their dark blue jerseys with white numerals. Barely a smidge of gray trim on those jerseys. As that one is fouled out of play. It says South Central across their chest. That didn't hit my car, did it? Only numerals on one side on this jersey set. South Central, I think, has 3 sets of jerseys, but they're all the same color. Throw over a bit high. Sidwell struck out back in the first. Runner goes. Strike is called. Throw down. Gets away. And Smith is going to hold. Stolen base for Callaway Smith. He had that picked clean before the ball got there. That ball popped foul. Noah Nix backs up on it, and it knocks off of his glove and drops in foul territory. Tough play as he was backing up all the way. Gavin Zimmerman might have had a better look at it. Coming across from the second base position. As it is, it's a strike. 1-2, the count now on Trevin Sidwell. Foul ball again. Callaway Smith out at second base. Rhett Dietering on the mound, gives him a long look, fires home, way up high. 2-2. The next one, Steve Reich, 3 looking. He strikes out the side, but playing around with the baseball gives up a run. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. It is 2-1 Salem.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Welcome back to Salem. Wildcats up for their third look. at Cohen West. Salem picked up a couple in the second. Back to the top of the order. Gavin Zimmerman, Cameron Wilkins, Jalen Enlow, then Keaton Gullion. As West fires ball one to Zimmerman. Zimmerman has been struggling at the plate most of the year. Like he was looking for a better average than he has going. Trying to turn that around as he knocks it to second base. Montez with the nice play. And it is 4-3 for the putout. I'll bring up Cameron Wilkins. He struck out back in the first. Wilkins hitting .255 coming in tonight. And that was fouled off. Swing and a miss. This is the third of 5 scheduled games this week. I guess 7 scheduled games. Mondays were washed away. But we'll bring you one tomorrow here in Salem and one on Friday up in Dietrich. And then a slew of games next week as it is getting down to the nitty-gritty. Outside. Ball one. That's pretty gutty take when it's 1-2 or when you're 0-2 in the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Not a very confident swing at that. So here comes Jalen Enlow, who struck out looking back in the first. Each of these pitchers with plenty of strikeouts. That's 4. Check that, 5 for Cohen West. Enlow comes to the plate, hitting 377 on the season. He's got the best average of the Wildcats. Treated with respect, he will take his base. So here comes Keaton Gullion, got a base hit and scored in the second. Base hit, stole a base. Moved over to third on a wild pitch. Scored on an error as the ball is fired into center field. And it's a stolen base for Jalen Enlow. Man in scoring position now. Maddox Robb, pretty good catcher. Really airmailed that one. No error, though, as he had already stolen the base, looked like. Bouncer to the left side. Nice pick by Sidwell. Fires across in time for the out. So we'll head to the top of the 4th inning. Salem leads South Central 2-1.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Rhett Dietering heads back out to the mound for his fourth inning of work. He'll face Colton Smith, Maddox Robb, Brody Markley. Anybody gets on, Cohen West will head to the plate. As Dietering fires ball one in. Wildcats with two in the second, responded to by one in the third for South Central. The Cougars, as I mentioned, in their dark blue jerseys, silver South Central across the chest, white numerals. Salem in their same uniforms as last night. They do have green uniforms. That one knocked into right field. Heading to get it, Gillian. It's going to get down. Base hit, and the ball gets away. Heading to second base. The throw is in time. Colton Smith trying to stretch a single. Gets thrown out from Keaton Gillian out in right. And a wonderful tag by Jalen Enlow. So Maddox Robb will head to the plate with one out. Smith kind of slowed down a little bit after he rounded first, thought about heading to second. You could see he was delaying his taking off, and then he says, "Oh, I'll do it," and barely thrown out. Robb struck out looking back in the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts so far for Rhett Dietering. 8 strikeouts out of 10 outs. He has had command of the plate. What? 2-2 the count. Dietering set to go. Outside, full count. With one out. Brody Markley in the on-deck circle warming up. The bouncer down the right side. It stays fair, and Noah Nix takes care of it unassisted. So here comes Brody Markley with 2 outs. Dietering threw 3 2/3 without giving up a hit. Salem threw a no-hitter last night. Can they, Johnny Vandermeer, the Cougars? Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get that one. It's a 87 or 88-year-old reference. Actually, it is 88 years ago today that Johnny Vandermeer threw the first of his 2 no-hitters when he threw 2 in a row for the Cincinnati Reds. May 1st, 1936. Swing and a miss. How do I know that? I know all kinds of stupid things. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 2-2. I believe it was May 1st and May 5th, 1936. I'm going to have to Google that now that I think I've said that. Full count, nobody on. Markley struck out looking his last time up. Curveball, strikes out looking the second time. So, 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. It's a pitching duel today. 2-1 in favor of Salem.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
And welcome back here to Salem as the Wildcats lead the Cougars from South Central 2-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, and the first pitch from Cohen West strikes Colton Shelton. Shelton, he's been on 5 times in a row now. Noah Nix will head to the plate as Colton Shelton says, "Thank you, Cooper Lobeck, to take my spot." As the courtesy runner. And Noah Nix will stand in with nobody out and pretty good speed at first base. Pretty good lead, too. Second early, he hit his second guy in a row. 2 pitches, 2 struck by pitch. When will Kurt Jones get somebody up? So far, West has been had pretty good control. He's walked 1. Now 2 struck by pitch. The bunt is down and fouled out of play by Ryan Dietering. Dietering got a single his last time up. There has been an error committed behind West. As another throw gets away, Lobeck's going to take off for third. They'll throw down to third. That opens up second base for Noah Nix, and he takes second. So 2 hit by pitches. An errant throw to second to try to pick-off move. And all of a sudden it's runners at second and third with nobody out for Dietering. I believe it's 1-1 the count. Two and one. They haven't put it on the board yet. There, that is out of the zone. Ball 3. And West is one pitch away from loading the bases without the benefit of a hit. See how many pitches Dietering takes. None, as he knocks that one out into right center field. It drops for a hit. One run is in. Nix will hold up at third, and the Wildcats take a 3-1 lead. Still nobody out. Second hit of the day for Ryan Dietering. Boy, he'd been missing that. Catcher will head to the dugout. He'll be replaced by Nathan Paulson. And Kurt Jones wants to go out and talk to his pitcher, who's having control issues here in the fourth inning. It is 3-1 in favor of Salem. I think he's going to leave West in, but we'll find out. West has struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yet to get an out here in this fourth inning, however. Hi, Becky. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. MULES, she says. Rebecca Zerlini, of course. Rebecca Zerlini, whatever now. Used to be a Zerlini. Now she's living in Salem, and I don't know her last name. As the meeting is broken up, candlesticks are nice. that was a long meeting. Placemats are always good. Maybe a gift certificate, see where she's registered. Nobody out. Cohen West remains on the hill. Aiden Rose behind the plate. And Paulson takes second base without a throw. They threw behind him, or threw in front of him, see if they could catch Noah Nix off of third. Noah wasn't having any of that. The bunt is fouled off by Rose. Oh, 0-2 is the count. West fires home. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Boy, that is one he desperately needed. Aiden Rose strikes out for the second time today. That's the first out here of the fourth inning. And it will bring Aiden Bass to the plate as Salem leads 3-1. And Bass watches strike one zip past. They've quit using the scoreboard. 3-1 is the score. That ball knocked into short center. It's going to be gathered by second baseman Zane Montez. And he too late for the putout at second. So now with two outs, Gavin Zimmerman heads to the plate. Runners at second and third, and they're going to put him on. An intentional walk. Sets up the force out at any base. The dangerous Cameron Wilkins steps up. Wilkins hitting .255 on the season. So far today, however, he has struck out twice. Kurt Jones playing the percentages that he will strike out a third time or ground out something harmless. He needs it. 3-1 the score. That's out of the, that's outside corner for strike. The next from West, swing and a miss, strike two. Wilkins having a lot of trouble here against Colin West. 1-2 the count. Wilkins has already struck out twice. Bases remain juiced. And he strikes out a third time. That will do it. The Wildcats do, however, pick up one run on one hit. They leave three. We'll head to the top of the fifth inning. It is now 3-1 in favor of Salem.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Head on down to Boyd Discount Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City, Illinois. The finest names in comfort, beauty, and function, like Ashley, Serta, and Brooks, are waiting for you on both sides of the main drag in downtown Wayne City. Head on down to Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center or BoydFern.com for huge selections of sofas, sectionals, recliners, leather furniture, beds, mattress sets, sleeper sofas, coffee. Big on value, all roads lead to Boyd. Office furniture.
Their lives a little bit more difficult as they gave up a run in that bottom of the fourth. We're in the top of the fifth inning. And Cougars looking for their first hit as that is popped straight up. Rhett Dietering, the pitcher, will take care of it for the first out of the inning. South Central scored without the benefit of a hit back in the third inning on a walk. An error by the first baseman, an error by the pitcher, and a passed ball. Other than that, Rhett Dietering has cruised. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts in 13 outs. That's a pretty good percentage. A big right-hander fires in a strike. Strike two on Zane Montez. The next is out of the zone. Montez walked and scored back in the third. He was the recipient of the gifts. Not this time. He strikes out swinging. And Seth Jones will come up with 2 outs. We are in the top of the fifth inning. Been quite some time since Salem pitching gave up a hit. 10 innings, 9 and 2/3 anyway. And actually, I can look back further. We were here against Freeburg. Make that 10 innings right now with between hits. Dropping his bat a little bit. Seth Jones picks up a strike. Strike 2. Jones in the hole, down 1-2. stays alive. Seth Jones playing center field today. Good to see him out there. As I understand, they had uniform issues with Seth today. Apparently his family locked his keys in his car where his uniform was. They couldn't get in for a while. Good to see Seth was able to make it here on time to play. He struck out back in the third. Rhett Dietering beginning to get a little tired out there. That one looked like he was overthrowing it, aiming and overthrowing, and he's probably about 60 or 70 pitches, maybe 80 pitches in. He'd actually picked up the pace. Was not quite as deliberate there for an inning or so as he slows things down. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll do it for South Central here in the fifth. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth inning. Salem leads 3-1.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Cohen West remains in. He'll face Jalen Enlow, Keaton Gullion, Colton Shelton. Anybody gets on Noah Nix. As we are in the bottom of the fifth inning. Salem has 4 hits, 3 runs. As Enlow over the top of that one. Enlow with a walk back in the third, stole a base. And rolls that one to Montez. Clean pick, fires over for the easy one. That brings up Keaton Gullion. Salem picked up 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth. They left the bases juiced in the fourth inning. And Gullion, who singled back in the second and scored, he grounded out in the third. Pops that one into center field. A little bit of movement for Seth Jones, but not too many steps, and he handles that one easily. Field in outstanding shape today. Had a little bit of rain, of course, Monday. Yesterday they worked on it for hours and hours and hours, made it playable for last night's East Alton Wood River game here in Salem. The sun is always very helpful. Cooper Lobeck at the plate in place of Colton Shelton. Shelton, the DH. He can probably pop back in if needed later. Inside. And Lobeck watches strike one on a 3-0 count. Up high and outside, he'll be running bases. with 2 outs. Here comes Noah Nix, the first baseman, hit by a pitch back in the 4th. One of 2, he was the second of 2 consecutive batters struck by a pitch by Cohen West in the 4th inning. Shelton came around to score. And there is a balk. It's like Cohen West just kind of started his motion, said, I don't feel right, backs out, and balks. That puts a runner in scoring position. Please tell me that didn't hit my car. Thank you.
Silver Toyota pickup there, kid. Silver Toyota there with the pickup.
Next swing off the glove of Cohen West. Nice pick by Montez, and he throws over in time. Boy, oh boy, that should have been straight up the gut, but West gets a hand on it, slows it down, and knocks it down. And we'll move to the top of the 6th inning. Salem clinging to that 3-1 lead.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
We like technology at Marion County Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Marion County Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Top of the 6th inning, South Central looking to break through against Rhett Dietering. It'll be Max Magnus heading to the plate, followed by Callaway Smith. Trevin Sidwell as that first pitch knocked into left field. It is out of bounds, foul. That would have been the first hit of the game had that been about probably 4 or 5 feet to the right. Magnus struck out back in the 3rd. One of 3 strikeouts in that 3rd inning. That's also the inning where South Central scored their lone run. We'll be here again tomorrow night as the Wildcats host the Roxana Shells. Pretty sure it'll be Gavin Zimmerman pitching tomorrow night. Roxana, a top team in the Mississippi division of the Cahokia Conference. Strike 3 looking. Strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inside, comes back across for strike one against Callaway Smith. That is a nice curveball. He has been all over the plate with that curveball today. Brett Dietering. Callaway Smith walked his last time. This time he pokes it into deep left center on the run. Nice play. Cameron Wilkins drags it in for the second out. And here comes Trevin Sidwell. Third baseman for South Central. He has struck out twice today. Looking to avoid the sombrero. Colton Smith on deck. They're 2 outs. South Central still looking for their first hit, even though they have scored a run. Inside. That one did not curve back in. Sidwell doing his best limbo. And it'll be a strike called. Did he call that outside? Oh, okay. He appealed? All right. 2-1 the count. I was wondering what that was. Looked like he was pointing strike late, but there's 3-1 with just a 2-run lead. Brett Dietering does not want to walk Sidwell with the number 3 hitter Colton Smith on deck. And he'll walk him. So with 2 outs, first base runner in quite some time for South Central. 2 innings. Smith with a base hit. Well, they do have a base hit, Bruce. What are you talking about? Yeah, Smith with a base hit out on the throw back in the 4th. So the lone Cougar with a base hit stands in with a man on first. Home run to tie it. What's the wind doing, Bruce? Not much, but it is blowing out. Coming from the east. Out to right. And next one a bit low and outside. Dietering all of a sudden having trouble finding the plate. He may be getting a little tuckered. 2-0 the count. Sidwell, pretty good lead. And 3-0 now. Dietering keeps trying to get that curveball back in for a strike. It's been working all night long, but it's beginning to leave him right now. That may be tired hands, tired fingers. Unable to get the good grip. There's strike one. Colton Smith with that base hit in the 4th. Struck out back in the 1st. Got a man on first now with 2 outs. Dietering peeks over twice, now throws home. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Dietering has climbed his way back from three and 0 now to a full count with a runner on 2 outs. He'll be off with the pitch. There he goes. And there is ball 4. Brian Lipe may have seen enough as he heads out to go talk to his pitcher. We'll see what they do. Connor Shelton warming up down in the bullpen over there on the left-hand side. And he is jogging in with a sense of purpose. hands over the baseball. They had a nice day. We'll take a break as Colton Shelton comes in to replace Rhett Dietering, who had a great day. With 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back after these.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Back here to Salem High School. Colton Shelton takes the hill. Red Dietering with a fine game at 5 2/3. 12 strikeouts in 5 2/3. That's pretty big. 4 walks, including the 2 runners on base right now. He can get the win. He cannot get the loss. He'll give up 1 hit, 1 run so far.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
All right. Sorry about that technical issue. Colin West remains out there. He's throwing to Ryan Dietering at the plate. Dietering 2 for 2 so far today. He's watched a couple of strikes come in, a couple of balls come in. It's 2-2 on Dietering. He'll be followed by Aiden Rose, then Aiden Bass. Anybody gets on, Gavin Zimmerman. Wildcats would like a little insurance. Cougars would like to stop them. Only 4 hits today for Salem. Colin West has gone all the way. He has pitched quite well. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. You just strike out?
Yeah. Number 9's up, Bruce.
Makes that 8 strikeouts.
Number 9.
As Dietering heads to the bench. Coming in to hit for Aiden Rose will be Cody Beard. Cody's a junior second baseman. And he knocks that one out to center, but scooting over to make the play nicely, Seth Jones. So Aiden Bass, with 2 outs, heads to the plate. Colin West, like I say, has been on the mound the entire day for South Central. He's pitched well. Only given up 4 hits, 3 runs. Those are earned. Although there were errors involved in each of them. Most of the errors today have been throwing the ball around and haven't been like in put-out attempts. They've been trying to pick off people. Bouncer gets through for a base hit from Aiden Bass. So the Wildcats still with a chance to put some insurance on that 2-run lead. They scored 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Looking to add to that here in the 6th. With 2 outs, Bass will run on anything as Gavin Zimmerman heads back to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Walked his last attempt. Wabash Catch TV be back here tomorrow as the Wildcats host Roxana. Then on Friday, we'll be up at Dietrich, barring weather, as the Moving Maroons host Altamont. That ball bounced off the hand of Cohen West, and that's going to be a base hit, an infield hit for Zimmerman. So 2 hits in a row put runners at first and second. And Cameron Wilkins will head to the plate. He is already wearing the sombrero. He is trying to avoid the golden sombrero. 3 strikeouts is the regular one. That 4th one is golden colored. Here on the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1 the lead for Salem. And West has had Wilkins' number all night long. The next from Cohen. He rears back, fires a strike. Throw down to second, not in time. Down by 2 runs, trying to throw behind a runner at 120 feet away. May be considered questionable. But Maddox Rob's got a pretty good arm. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He's got him again. Golden sombrero, but the Wildcats lead 3-1 heading to the top of the 7th. The Cougars need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. We'll be back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
At Marion County Savings Bank, we make loans to all different types of businesses. We try and find out their needs and what direction they're wanting to go with their business. All our decision making is in-house. We can help your business with ACH payroll. We can help them with credit card processing, business credit cards, business lines of credit, equipment, inventory loans. We know our business owners are working hard around the clock, so we've got technology where they can have access to their accounts 24 hours a day. We look for ways to do the loan. We look for any way we can to be able to help the person.
So here we go. Top of the 7th. It's the numbers 5, 6, and 7 hitters for South Central. Brody Markley, Cohen West, Zane Montez. Anybody gets on, it'll be Seth Jones and Max Magnus. As Markley watches the first couple go past. Colton Shelton came in and put out the fire there in the top of the 6th inning. He's in the middle of starting a fire here in the top of the 7th, as it's 2-0. Make it 3-0. Trying to get that curveball across again, and it's been low each time. Steve Wright, says the man in blue. One run for South Central. They picked it up in the third. Next from Shelton. Out of the zone. Ball 4. So what's the last thing you want to do with a 2-run lead? Walk the leadoff man. You know what the next thing you don't want to do with a man on, nobody out? You don't want to walk the second guy. They throw over, and the put out is there. Markley too far off. As Shelton with a great move. How about that? Caught stealing for the first out. Boy, that's huge. As the first pitch knocked back and gathered by Gavin Zimmerman for the second out. That was Hudson Moore hitting for Cohen West. So quickly now 2 outs. Zane Montez at the plate. South Central needs base runners. They trail 3-1. Shelton's first is up high, ball 1. Seth Jones on deck. Actually, I think they've yanked him too. A bouncer to first, foul ball. Montez has struck out his last time up, walked and scored back in the third. He fouls that one away. Oh, and that hit a car pretty good. So 1-2 the count now is Montez behind the 8 ball. That ball went about 56 feet, if that. Did that get to the dirt? Yeah, that might have hit the grass. Colton Shelton just showing everybody that he could do it. Throwing in the dirt. Fires home. That ball poked into a short. The second base gathered off the ground and the throw to the first base in time. I thought he caught it on the fly. But as it is, it's a win for Salem. 4-3 on the putout. The Wildcats win it here 3-1 as they score 3 runs on 6 hits. They had 2 errors, both in the same inning. And that was the inning that South Central scored. A couple of errors on errant throws. As South Central scored 1 run on 1 hit. They had 2 errors, and they left 3 runners on base. What a nice pitching outing for Rhett Dietering as he goes 5 2/3. Gets 12 strikeouts, only walked 4, 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned, pardon me. 1 hit, or the run was unearned as Colton Shelton finished things up. He went 1 1/3, no strikeouts for Shelton, no hits, no walks. Well, 1 walk, pardon me. And the Salem Wildcats improved to 11-15 on the season. South Central falls to 13-11-1. Again, Salem with 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, 8 left on base. South Central with 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 3 left on base. We'll be back here tomorrow night as the Wildcats take on the Roxana Shells. That'll be we'll take the air around 4:25 for all of us at Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night. For all of us at Wabash, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Salem knocks off South Central 3-1. So long from Salem High School.